Wow. Hey everybody, it's Merlin here. And I have just gotten caught up on the Attack on Titan anime. I had only watched up to episode 3, pretty much what I did my first impressions video a little while back, and I hadn't really caught up to it since then. And I just got done with the call with the Green Clan and decided what the heck. I haven't watched anime in like a week or two because I'm really busy, so I'm going to get caught up on something. So I decided to watch Attack on Titan episodes 4 through 9. Pretty much a little mini marathon there. I really liked the first couple episodes of Attack on Titan. I thought the first two were really good. Episode 3, I guess so far has been my least favorite. It was kind of like, it was okay, but it didn't really like grab me. I didn't think it moved us forward. Just kind of did a little bit of training, which was cool, but nothing really to speak of. But from episode 4 on, things really got moving, and I honestly think that every episode has pretty much gotten better as the series has gotten on. Every episode seems to be improving upon itself thus far from what I've seen. There are a lot of twists and turns, a lot of great atmosphere, a lot of intensity of emotion. There's also some cool themes that are being explored. I'll probably do a little more in-depth video about some of the thoughts I'm thinking regarding Attack on Titan in the near future. But all I can say is this. Every time I thought that there was a character that I might not have liked as much or that I wasn't going to care about, I've learned more about their backstory, their motivations, and how they deal with the certain situations around them. And I like a lot more of these characters. I think they're really incredible. Every time I think the story is going to be a little more generic, I feel like there's more of a mystery to it that's kind of building and making me wonder what's going on. There's obviously some kind of conspiracy or something. And I must say, I haven't gotten caught up on the manga, and I'm sure that after this point I'm actually going to read and get caught up on the manga too, because I'm really getting interested on what direction the series is going. It seems really good so far. As far as episode 9 goes, I might as well do like a little mini review reaction, which is something that I have not really ever done before. In terms of episode 9 of Attack on Titan, it really just gave us more of a hint regarding the backstory of Eren Yeager and the Titans and the new ability that he recently found, which might allow him to combat them. Which was kind of cool because I was hoping that was going to be addressed because they briefly touched on it in the first episode with his father, which seemed like it almost been completely dropped, so I was glad they kind of picked up on it and they're doing something with that. Oh, and in case anybody's wondering, the little twist at the end of episode 8, I called that because, well, I thought the one death didn't really make sense. Though I will admit, it would have been pretty ballsy to do that, and if they had, I would have followed like a certain other character or other characters. I felt the series was pretty strong if they decided to go that direction. But in terms of the twist in episode 8, I did see it kind of coming. Like I knew basically what that thing was, but I still don't know how or why, but I knew basically what the direction they were going with was. But episode 9, we see a little more of that twist regarding his power. There's a transformation type thing. You get to see Eren and his friends kind of pinned in a corner. You also get to see basically what happened in episode 8 but from a different perspective. You get to see what it looks like inside a Titan, a Titan's stomach, which is pretty messed up. The series is getting very dark, very philosophical, but also kind of inspiring and really, really action-packed and exciting. And there's a really interesting, intriguing mystery that's going on. And I have to say, Attack on Titan really has not been disappointing me thus far. I'm still really enjoying it. Really looking forward to the next couple episodes. Definitely got to pick up the manga again and start reading. Maybe start doing chapter reviews for that. I'm actually getting inspired. Attack on Titan is really still going pretty strong for me. I'm really enjoying it. I really like the plot and the characters. I think the animation is brilliant. Though I do admit it's pretty fun when they do those really blatant cutbacks and animation when they just do stills. Which they actually didn't do for like 4 or 5 episodes. I was kind of impressed, but then the last couple they just like did a few blatant ones. Not for any important scenes, but I have to say there were some really awesome moments, like when they all got together and did that one strike in episode 8 against the group of Titans. Like every single one of the main characters and even some of the side characters are really showing true colors. Everybody's working together to find their own skills and finding a place. It's amazing how like just dark this series is and yet how uplifting it can be at the same time. It's honestly bordering on seinen. If it wasn't for a couple of shonen tropes, I would honestly say that it's totally a seinen. It really would be, but it's barely a shonen. But it kind of reminds me of the old days. To be perfectly honest, the only real gripe, the only negative thing I can think of thus far is that sometimes the tone is a bit off with the music they've chosen. For the most part, I think the music is really cool. It's got a very epic scope. It's uplifting. Usually it's techno, rock, or just kind of like atmospheric, chanting, operatic stuff, but most of it's interestingly enough in English, and sometimes it's kind of poppy. And there was one scene where Mikasa was going really hard and striking various titans in one of the recent episodes, and this one song came on that I thought did not fit the really epic intensity of this action scene. And that's the only real gripe I've had with the anime thus far, honestly. So if that's the only problem I've had so far, that's not even really a huge complaint. So yeah, but yeah, episode 9 was really cool. There's some more forward movement with the plot, a little more mysteries being revealed. We now have a direction for them to go, back to the three main characters' original home, uncover some new facts, hopefully. We're learning more about the intricacies of the military. They're not going to be pitted against humans as well as titans, it seems. There's some more superpowered elements coming in. Nice little twist. Yeah, so I'm really enjoying it. I'd have to say this episode gets high ratings from me. I liked it a lot. Can't wait for the next one. And, yeah. So, something new? Yes, I'm basically doing a brief, episode review reaction of Attack on Titan. If you guys like me doing this, you want me to see me talk about more recent manga chapters or episodes or even anything not anime related, yeah, please let me know. I might be doing more of these. So, I just got done with the little mini marathon. Felt like I had to say something about Attack on Titan because it is really good. Something current that I'm watching that I like, that I'm really, really into. Pretty new for me. So I'm enjoying that. Hope you guys thought this was entertaining, informative. But if you haven't checked out Attack on Titan, I try not to spoil too much about this episode or the plot thus far. If you like dystopian stuff, if you like action stuff, if you like something related to Fullmetal Alchemist or Blue Gender, something along those lines where it's kind of really intense, but there's still a fun action element to it, I'd say definitely give this one a watch. I mean, if it doesn't have you gripped by the first couple episodes, you're probably not going to be into it. But I'd say definitely check this one out. It's easily the best thing I've seen thus far this year in terms of anime series. Oh, and I had one brief idea too. As I've been watching the show, it kind of made me realize that this could make a pretty fun video game or series of video games. And I was thinking, just imagine this. Shadow of the Colossus meets the Amazing Spider-Man. That could be really cool. But yeah, on that note, little fun thought there for you. Alright, guys, this is Merlin signing out. Peace.